we are going to jump right on. We've got Teresa from Visit Frederick. She is here. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Danny. How are you?
I am well. Okay, I was gonna say T, but I didn't know if that was something you went by or if that was a loving nickname that Jake called you. So
Well, T is fine. It is my nickname, but that will work.
I love it.
So,
Okay, so Lafayette, you are the chairperson of Lafayette 200. Let's tell everybody because it wasn't until I started researching that I even knew this was a thing. Why don't you give us the history and some of the events happening this weekend?
absolutely, we are so excited to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Lafayette's visit to Frederick. He visited Frederick in 1824, actually the last weekend of the year, so we are right on target. And his visit was one of the most important historical events in Frederick's history. And we are delighted to be able to join with the American Friends of Lafayette to celebrate this special moment. American Friends is supporting and helping to create celebrations all over the country.
Yeah, because
Lafayette,
when I was reading, he visited a number of states, traveled thousands of miles visiting. So, what
he
was
did.
his role coming to the United States?
Well, his role was he believed in democracy, he believed in human rights and in individual freedom, and felt that America was the place uh, to fulfill all of those ideals. And he
Right.
wanted to come and support. And in his efforts as a young man, he was only 19 years old when he came to America as a major general. And he became a very close friend and confidant of George Washington. In fact, he was really as almost like a surrogate son to Washington.
Oh, very cool. Very
Very
cool. So
close
there's
relationship.
yeah, there's some events this weekend. We just talked about them quickly, but what
Sure.
would you say for, people wanting to find out more and attend this? What should they do? Should they try to get to all of them?
Well, they can try to get to all of them or pick and choose, but visitfrederick.org is where to go to find out all the details about each event. But Friday, we will have the Lafayette arrival and welcome ceremony in City Hall Park. From 2 to 4, it will be filled with pageantry. We'll have a fife and drum group, color guard, honor guard, and most importantly, Lafayette himself. We are very, very fortunate to have the Lafayette interpreter from Colonial Williamsburg with us for these 3 days of
Awesome.
reenactment events. And he is a star in terms of his ability to present Lafayette authentically. And we're very excited to have
Wow.
him.
That is so fun.
And then we've got our history hunt on Saturday, which will be great fun. Our friends from the escape room in downtown Frederick have created a wonderful history hunt all over town to follow in the footsteps of Lafayette's arrival in Frederick. So that really ought to be a great mix of wonderful history and a lot of fun on Saturday. That really is geared for families and people who want to enjoy downtown Frederick.
Wow,
The
that's
cent
very, yeah, very interactive, a very family friendly thing. And you get to kind of not only go throughout downtown Frederick, but learn a lot along the way, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And then there is an open house at the home in which Lafayette stayed as the guest of Colonel John McPherson, who was a friend from the Revolutionary period. And you'll need to register for that. So go online to visitfrederick.org for that information.
That is wonderful. Well, we appreciate you bringing these events to Frederick and helping us all to learn and celebrate. You know, it's so important. The more history you know about Frederick, the more you got to fall in love with our town here. And we appreciate everything that you do to allow us to enjoy that.
Well, you're very nice to say that. Thank you. We encourage everyone to come out. This is a wonderful opportunity, and as we all know, Frederick loves its history,
Yes,
and
for sure.
this is a fantastic opportunity to learn about, frankly, a very important part of our history.
Well, that's awesome, T. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and we
Thank
hope
you.
to see everybody out at the events this weekend. Go to visitfrederick.org for all the information and the full lineup, and to make sure if you need to register for some of these events, you can. And we thank you guys very much.
Well, on behalf of the Lafayette Bicentennial and Frederick Committee, thank you for this opportunity to share our events and information with you and your audience.
Yes, no problem. Have a great day. All right.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
That is so exciting. That is very, very cool. Hey, want to say good morning, Josie Devilbus. Thank you so much for checking in and watching this morning, getting very close to the reveal of the winner of the wreath.